This is Sewe, and we are taking a third look into functions. Now, if you have watched the first two videos on functions, you should actually be able to solve all these problems. What I'll advise you to do, you can just pause the video, try it yourself, then you can play the video and see whether we end at the same solution. Okay, so we have two functions to solve in this question, function f and g, all right? And A1 says we need f of -3. So my first step always is to call the function I need down here. So fx is 2 minus 3x, and I need f -3. So f -3 is simply putting -3 in place of x. This is what I'll be having. So we'll have 2, and -3 times -3 is positive answer, and 3 times 3 is a 9. Okay, so what is 2 plus 9? That is 11. Roman 2 is they want g2x. So I'll call my function g down here. Function g is, if you check well, it's 7x plus 3. Okay, so 7x plus 3. And we need g of 2x. That means 2x will take the place of x in function g. So I'll have 2x in place of x plus 3. That means my answer will be 14x plus 3. Okay, so I'm moving a bit quick, but remember you can pause the video before I solve the question. Then we check whether you check whether we're having the same answer. Number B is a composite function. And composite functions, we said you have to deal with the inner function first. So the inner function in this case is fx, which we can simply call from the top there to be 2 minus 3x. And then the outside function, which is g, it needs to be fed fx. Huh? So this g needs fx in it. That means the whole of fx will take the place of x in function g. All right. Remember, function g looks this way. Let me just put it in a box here. Gx looks like 7x plus 3. Okay. So I'll just put 7, and where there is x, I feed the whole of function f in it. Okay, then there's plus 3 outside there. So what will I have? I'll have, if I distribute this 7 into the brackets, I'll have 14 subtract 21x, then plus 3, okay? What is 14 plus 3? These are like terms. I'll get 17 minus 21x. That's my answer for the composite function in part G. How about question C? Question C, find x when 3fx is 7. So we need fx in this question, and fx is 2 minus 3x, okay? Fx is 2 minus 3x, so 3fx is actually how much? It's 3 into the whole of fx, okay? So 2 minus 3x times the 3 outside the bracket. So they're saying you take this result of doing the triple of fx, you equate it to 7, okay? That's what the question is saying. You can see here it's equated to 7. So if I distribute 3 into the brackets, I'll get 6 minus 9x equals to 7. And then negative 9x, I'll get 7 subtract 6, which will give me 1. So my x is going to be negative 1 over 9. Let me just show you how I get that. What will I be having? I'll be having x equals to negative 9x equals to 7 minus 6 is how much? That's 1. Then I take 9 to the other side. Now negative 9 was multiplied with x. So if I take it to the other side, it becomes divided. So x becomes 1 divided negative 9, which simply simplifies to negative 1 over 9. All right. Okay, guys, now let's look at part D of this question. You have f of x plus 4 subtracting gx, and the whole result is equated to 0. So we just need to first of all call our fx down here. And what's our fx? Fx is 2 minus 3x. Okay. So what is f of x plus 4? F of x plus 4 simply means that x plus 4 will take the place of x in the function. So I'll have 3 into x plus 4 instead of x now. So that will be 2 minus 3x minus 12, okay? And then we need this result, subtract gx. So I'm having 2 minus 3x minus 12, subtract gx. What was function gx? Let me just call my gx down here. Function gx is 7x plus 3, right? So 7x plus 3. So now this will result, subtract 7x plus 3. Remember, I'm using brackets because the whole of gx is subtracted. Now that means the subtraction sign will affect everyone in G, so that I have negative 7x, negative 3. Okay, and this whole thing is equated to 0. So I'll just, bring my 0 to the end of my equation. So now we have 2 minus 12 minus 3. 2 minus 12 minus 3 in the calculator, chop chop. I get negative 13. So negative 13. And then I have like terms, negative 3x, negative 7x, this one. So I'll have negative 10x, okay? If you do minus 3 minus 7 in your calculator, you get negative 10x equals to 0. So if I push my negative 13 to the other side, it's subtracted with the 10. So in this other side, it will be added. So I have negative 10x equals to positive 13, okay? Because of this sign, the sign changes to positive. So now to get x, I just get rid of my 10. So negative 10 has been multiplied by x. On the right-hand side, it will be divided. So the sign changes from multiplication with the x to division on the other side. So I'm having negative 13 divided by negative 10. What do I get in this case? I get negative 1.3. If you type this in your calculator, this is the answer. Let me just confirm, divide by negative 10. Yep, you get negative 1.3. Okay, so that's my answer, guys. I hope this was very helpful. Remember to subscribe and thank you for choosing my channel.
Audio Jungle.